Good day, friends, and happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. I decided not to leave the house at all yesterday, so I did basically clean up laundry and anything else just that involved taking care of the house and the patio. So yesterday I kind of relaxed, but I was like, I need to get out here and get my workout in today because the weather's supposed to be a little funky. So we're just now leaving Planet Fitness. I did a good hour of cardio on an incline of 2.5 and then bringing it up and down in between 2.5 and 2.0 until my last 5 minutes of cool down. Well, no, that's not true because I brought it all the way down to like 1.5 on my incline and then sped up my speed in walking. So we walked 4.3 miles. I'll put up a screenshot of the miles that we did and the amount of calories that were burned. I'm still not done with my workout. I am actually headed to the house right now. I have a thing about I have my own yoga mat and resistance bands. So I'm gonna go to the house now and do some resistance training because I didn't want to do any heavy weights today because I really want to start focusing on more cardio and strength training at the same time. But I feel like maybe in my legs would be the exception of where I say I need to build more muscle, but you can do that with strength training as well. And so that's what I'm going to the house to do right now. Pull out my yoga mat and my resistance bands, and I will see you guys inside. With back stretches. So arms out and my legs to the side here. Hold it for 10 seconds. Center. And it's super relaxing too. Which I usually do my back stretches initially when I first wake up in the morning. But I was pooped this morning. I don't know if I tossed and turned all night or what, but I didn't get a great night's sleep. So hopefully I'll wear myself out enough today with my exercises where I can sleep nice and sound and early this evening, because I went to bed kind of late again yesterday and I had dinner at 9 o'clock, which is not ideal. And just to open up your pelvis, it's like the pelvis butterfly, if you will. 10-second count. Back to center. Rest. Legs out. And you can feel this in your lower back. So you have a small arch in your back when you're doing this specific stretch. And then when you go back to center, your back is pressed into the mat. And so basically, not only does this help with your building your core, but it helps with your back too. So we're just going to do some hip thrust. And how it was explained to me, I was doing it wrong before, was that you need to press your tailbone into the mat, then lift. And I usually like to do 10. Count 3 times. I had a little wobble there, but when I do this, I can really feel just the difference and the stretch in my back. Especially that motion of pressing my tailbone down into the mat and then rolling up. And I lost count as I was talking, you guys, so it's important to actually breathe through these as well. And I will take a minute to do some deep breathing exercises while I'm laying here too, just to make sure that I'm getting that breath throughout my body, the oxygen that's needed. And it helps relax you and focus, actually. If you're able to take a moment and just do like a 10 count, inhale, exhale, helps you stay grounded. And that was a very low press. I should probably stop talking and just do these, because talking and counting in my head is just not working for me. Menopause brain is a real thing. And I will say, at this point, to be honest, I haven't lost any weight. I'm like steady at 190, which is a little frustrating because last year, if you go back to my previous vlogs, I was at 171. And at this point, I'm just struggling to break 190. My caloric intake is much lower, but my body is creating more insulin. So my insulin levels, of course, are up and down. Or I want to say they're higher just because the loss of estrogen, insulin, and hormones are correlated. They kind of work together as far as like the fat that your body is holding on to or burning. So as your estrogen decreases, it is a possibility for your insulin to increase, thus holding on to fat. And that part is a little frustrating. So for me personally, just trying to figure out a good balance. I haven't had a chance to have an appointment with a nutritionist, but that is definitely on my list of phone calls to make today to see what my insurance covers as far as a nutritionist. And just because my insulin is all over the place, it's reading as I'm a diabetic, which they have me watching my sugar levels. I'm not on, it's food controlled. But like a lot of fruits that are great for a lot of people, not so much for me. I'm allergic to nuts, so there are things that protein-wise, that I can't have that other people can have, and allergic to avocados as well. So really just needing that appointment with a nutritionist so that I can find a meal option where I am getting enough protein that I need to sustain my body and my organs, so that I'm actually losing the fat and not losing muscle, as I'm again just trying to get my body back to the place that I would like it to be. Going forward too, I just want to make sure that I maintain my muscle mass, because I want to be able to be moving around, and as I age, I just would like to be in great shape where I have great mobility. So that's another reason that I'm sharing these with you. These are the things that I'm doing, also recovering from back injury, but that steady work every day and building my core is a imperative key to making sure that my back doesn't get injured again going forward in the future. But yes, so now I'm just going to do my breathing exercises. I'll check in with you guys. All right, friends, we are back in the car and we are headed out to do a little shopping. So sorry, I am looking at myself because my makeup is looking really, really pretty right now. I'm so proud of myself. I don't usually wear makeup, but when I do, girl, when I do, she looks natural, but she looks very pretty, very put together. Had to wash the hair, set the hair, and I was like, well, since I'm washing and setting, why not do my face? The only thing that I forgot to do, y'all, and it's hot today. My car says 108, but I'm sure it's like 100 degrees outside, so it's just a little warm in my car while it's cooling off. But I forgot to set my face, so hopefully it don't melt off. We're gonna park as close to the door as we can when we get to the store. I am looking for some travel attire, and that's all I'm gonna say about that for now. Hey friends, I am back, and we ran to the car. The rain has lightened up, but it was pouring down. The duster I had on is soaked. I have my big umbrella, thank God, but my pants, well, I have on a jumper, so the bottom portion of my jumper is soaked, as well as my feet. Yeah. Welcome to Houston in the summertime rain. It is hurricane season, so to be expected. I knew it was going to rain today. I just didn't know when that was going to happen. Well, I wasn't even paying attention to the weather, honestly, because I was like, I got things to do. I'm about to be outside today. So whatever happens, happens. It is still hot. It's, well, it dropped down to 81 degrees, but I'm looking at the freeway from where I'm sitting. And if anybody knows anything about Houston, like, these people in the rain cannot drive, and the feeder roads hold water. So I'm looking at traffic going by too on the feeder road, which is, it's moving really slow. So I found a couple of things that I want to wear on the plane. One of them was super cute, and I think I might go back and get it. It's a black and white, like, knit set, and I was like, that'll be cute with my black and white Adidas. I haven't tried on the gum bottom, but I think that would be a cute contrast with my black purse that I'm going to be carrying. And it's a crossbody purse that I'm gonna carry. So definitely gonna do black and white. I did pick up some black linen pants that I may wear with a white t-shirt, and then just get a black duster is my thought. Another week to go take care of that. Yeah, I have another week to go take care of that. So that's why and this is a last minute because I usually like to book my stuff out months in advance, and we have another trip that we're booking already. We have that in the works. This vlog, I will have not left yet, and I can't mess around with Shein or Temu. maybe express, because I'm leaving in such a short period of time that I need my items here before I go. I just gotta figure out how loose I want it to be, and or if it's gonna be like a tank top t-shirt, because they have a duster in here too, but it was kind of thick, and I was like, again, I'm leaving from a hot place, landing in a hot place, and this outfit is really for just the sake of the plane, because I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be cold. I don't want my skin touching anything. And of which reminds me, I need to get some travel wipes. I need to have all my sanitizer stuff together for that. So maybe maybe we should focus on that's last minute stuff, and I know I'll find that. That's not really a big deal, but I need to have it nonetheless. And Gucci, I know I don't have Gucci. Ooh, what was the other one? I can't even think now. I can't think. Gucci and, oh my gosh, what was the other one? Was it Creed? Anyway, I gotta make sure I have me some smell good stuff when I travel. I need to have my makeup organized, and yeah. So there's maybe I need to make myself a list of things so I don't forget anything that I need to take on this trip with me. And when I have my complete outfit together, I guess I'll show y'all that, because I'm really trying to decide, do I get the bubblegum shoe? Why do I keep saying bubblegum? Because I want some good bubblegum. I ain't had no bubblegum in 10,000 years, but it's on my mind. Why? Gum bottom. They don't necessarily have to be Adidas, but I think the gum bottom shoes with the black pants would be super cute, because yeah, we're doing black and white. We're doing black and white, because if anything gets on me, spills on me, I'm okay because it's black. I was gonna do cream because that's been my color lately, and this green, cream, and black and white, those have been my colors, and I probably need to expand my palette a little bit. Yeah. That's where we are right now. I'm just running my mouth, y'all. Let me try to make my way back over to where I need to be by 5 o'clock, because I'm a little bit of a ways away and I need to be careful in this traffic. So catch up with y'all in a minute. Bye. For dinner, of course, we're keeping it light, keeping it healthy. We are having salmon, Mexican corn, and that is dinner for this evening. Yes, we did 2 yams that were seasoned with vegan butter, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and ground beef on the side. So yeah, that was dinner last night. Tonight, again, it is the baked salmon. My salmon broke in half while I was putting it on my plate. With butter, rosemary, and Mexican corn. And we're going to go ahead and enjoy dinner, and I will check back in with y'all later. Bye. So funny, not so funny thing happened last night, and I almost got a concussion, Lord Jesus. Let me turn on the light so y'all can see me fully and clearly. I almost got a concussion last night from these lovely panels that I have placed up on my wall in my bedroom. As you see, they are lower than they were originally sitting, simply because, and I got a nail on the bed. I was sleeping last night. Now, mind you, these were really sitting 16 inches. I lowered them No, I lowered them 19 inches. So they were sitting higher than this because I did not want them close to, as you see right here, the base of the bed originally. Because I'm like, when you sit up against the wall, you're going to be touching panels. I don't want that. Well, gravity had a different story and a different plan. So I was sleeping, and literally in the middle of the night something said, wake up, like loud. By the time I opened my eyes and moved my head off the pillow, that panel right there was falling. I literally pushed myself back somehow, caught it with one hand, pushed myself up off the bed, and put my other hand up to grab it to keep it from falling on me and my head. I was like, oh God. Now mind y'all, I get up super early for work. I don't know what time it was because I went to bed late looking at some shenanigans, some politicking before I went to sleep. I could have had a whole full-blown concussion, a head injury this morning, and Lord knows I don't need that. So, yeah. Pulled those down off the wall when I got off work today. Reposition them and put a second screw at the base to hold up the frame because I originally only had the two nails, I should say nails, not screws, nails at the top where they have it placed for, to hang it. But I was like, let me put some stability here at the bottom of this here thing because these jokers is heavy and we could have had a whole situation, y'all, a whole entire situation. We did have a whole entire situation. The beginning of my Sunday. Here we go.